name is Tamika Rodney, and you're watching The Insider. Today, I'm here to share with you some exciting news about the launch of Executive Business Solutions, Guyana Incorporated. EBS is a consultant and training company based in the Bahamas that is known for offering an array of services geared at effecting growth in medium and small-sized businesses. Joining me via Zoom to give more insight into the services being offered by EBS is one of the company's lead consultants, Mistress Felecia Boyle-Bazard. Okay, Mistress Felecia Boyle-Bazard. Against the backdrop of SMEs, acquiring a high failure rate here in Guyana, because of the challenges in the business climate, what uniqueness is EBS bringing to the table to assist these businesses in that regard?
Sure. Thank you for the question, Ms. Rodney. That rate is not only in Guyana, but around the world, and more specifically in the Caribbean. So what Executive Business Solutions, or as we call ourselves EBS Guyana Inc., what we will be offering business consulting and business training. So with those two elements, we believe that with the right business planning and strategy build out, businesses would better understand what their challenges are and how they're going to better adapt to certain changing aspects of the economy. For example, the pandemic challenges which we're facing today. So EBS is going to offer businesses in Guyana the opportunity to better plan what they're offering, and as such, make a better impact in their target market and also their expansion.
Two of the perennial challenges known to be faced by small and medium-sized businesses in Guyana is the lack of access to credit and financial solutions. Can you say how EBS is going to address or cater to those needs?
Sure. And Ms. Rodney, this issue is really a global one, and not only Guyanese SMEs. So around the globe, the SMEs are faced with being cash strapped and not being able to access capital readily the way that they would like to. So what EBS is doing is that we want to be your business consultant. What that simply means is, after you would have properly structured your business plan, whether it's a new business or an existing business, you can then take that business plan to your financial institutions so that they can better understand what is it that you do. If you were already in existence, what your historical financials look like, as well as what your projections look like. Now, in addition to that, what EBS will do in phase 2 of our operations is that we would like to launch a venture capital fund, which would be publicly funded. And so additional research and additional information will come in this regard, because obviously we want to make sure that we are properly regulated and we're properly approved. We don't want to be associated with any form of Ponzi or anything of the sort. So that will come in phase 2. And so what that would do is the simple flow of a business plan straight before a panel, and you defend your business plan, and guess what? You're potentially financed. But however, even before that, we're hoping that with our strong business plan, as well as strategy development, financial institutions would be able to work with our clients to give them the financing they need based on what we would have projected and based on what their historicals look like.
Understood. How can business owners access these services you're offering?
Right. So my partners and I, Guyana is very dear and near to our hearts. We're all Guyanese, And we are just so excited to bring our brand to Guyana. As you potentially would have read, Executive Business, the Executive Business Solutions brand started in the Bahamas about 5 years ago. And we're doing fantastic things for Bahamian companies, our Bahamian clients, and we're looking to bridge that gap by establishing our services in Guyana. And in so doing, we have established a free one-time service for business owners. So you're able to consult with us, have a consultation session with us for free, so that we understand either where your business lies, meaning what you currently offer, where you stand financially as a business, how your financial health looks like. And we're then able to give you advice on what your next steps should be. So that would be, I hope that after this interview, we can receive as many calls and contacts as possible. We launch officially on the 1st of September. And thanks to COVID, we're kind of doing a little virtual launch as we speak to enlighten the Guyanese businesses on what exactly we offer. So we offer business consulting as well as business training, because it's a package. In order to make a successful business, you need to have the right training and you need to have the right consultation from a business perspective.
Are there certain requirements that is needed for these businesses to cash in on these services?
So, like I said, we are obviously in business ourselves. So what the only requirement would be that you're either in business or you have a business idea or you have a plan to get into business. And once you have those, then we would listen to you during your consultation session, and we would then advise you on what the next steps are in terms of if you want to take on our business planning service or our international readiness, preparedness, so export readiness platform. If you want to take on that service, we would then advise you what it would cost you, the payment plan breakdown, and etc.
Are there any limitations to what type of business owners can apply or benefit from these services? For instance, let's say a plant and chip vendor here in Guyana. Can that person, being on a smaller scale from other businesses, can that person also benefit?
And Tamika, you just touched on one of my favorite things of all times. I love plantain chips with sour. You know that love, but when you're heading, there's a particular place when you're going to Burpee's Car Park, there are these guys who sell plantain chips with sour, but that's a different story. You just had my juices. I was salivating. Now, we are in the SME space. So what that means is we're targeting small to medium-sized enterprises. And our main aim is to ensure that those businesses are very strong, they're healthy financially, and the lot. So whether you're in a plantain chips business, you're in a small manufacturing business, you're looking to provide some sort of virtual service, or you're in providing automobile, you're a dealer, we're the business consultants that you need on your side, ensuring that you're properly positioned, you're well planned, and you have a good roadmap. You're also well trained and have a good roadmap to success, because this will benefit the country as a whole. Because as you know, the middle income, that middle income bracket, is exactly what you need to make sure you keep inflation controlled and you keep the country ticking. So as we're on the cusp of great financial success in terms of the oil and gas industry, we thought it very important to bring our services to Guyana to ensure that this SME space is well taken care of.
Would you care to share some insight into the cost? I know you mentioned earlier that the first the first consultation would be free for those businesses who are desirous of benefiting from that particular service. But afterwards, when they're ready to let you guys know their plans and so on, what are the costs attached to the services?
Very good question. And we would spend the entire day just discussing the various elements. What I can tell you right now is that our costs based on research in Guyana as well as around the Caribbean, our cost is second to none. We're very reasonable. So it all depends on what the business owner, or even if you're a private citizen, you're trying to better yourself in terms of customer service training, in terms of learning QuickBooks. We are very economical, and the price is actually slashed in half if you decide to do your training virtually. So if you take up customer service, the first level, then you would have the opportunity to do that training either in person. As you know, during this time we have to look at the numbers, but you're also able to take it up virtually. So that's an option as well. But what I can say to you, after your first free consultation, you would get a quote. You would get a breakdown of where we think you should go, and you would know in a very transparent manner exactly what it would cost you. So it's more of a boutique service. Once we speak with you and understand where you're headed from a business consulting perspective, we would then invoice you based on your particular needs. Likewise, if you're looking for business training, we can specifically give you that upfront, whether you want, after finding out whether you want to do it in person or virtually.
All right. Do you guys have an office here on the ground that persons can go to and get more information?
Absolutely. So we're going to be officially open on the 1st of September. That is next week, Tuesday. And we are located 263 Thomas Street, North Cummingsburg. And so that's Georgetown. So you just come into the office. Our sign will be out front, and it's also shared with Eureka Medical Labs. So feel free to, once you identify that building, our office is located next to it. So feel free to come down and or give us a call and secure your slot so that we can do that consultation with you.
All right. Would you mind providing the numbers, please, that persons can call?
Sure. So the numbers, the office number is 223-0633. You can also reach us via LinkedIn or Facebook, and those pages will also go live on the 1st. You can send us a message via email, and the email is info@ebsguyana.com, or you can go to our website, www.ebsguyana.com, and send us a message. And those would be available. Everything will be available on our launch date of September 1st.
Mistress Felecia Boyle-Bazard, thank you so much. It seems like our time has run out, but do you have any final words to business or proprietors here with regards to the services you're offering at EBS?
So, Tamika, I am very passionate about business, and so are my partners. As I mentioned, we're all Guyanese, and we're very excited to offer what we currently offer in the Bahamas. We're excited to offer that on the ground in Guyana. We're very trained professionals. As you would have seen in my bio, I've worked for one of the big 4 accounting firms. I've also worked for an international bank. And so my background, I've been running executive business here in the Bahamas for the past 5 years. And so we are looking to give our services to Guyanese businesses. We're looking to assist you to stabilize, especially after COVID. And we're looking forward to even allowing you that opportunity to expand your services internationally and your products internationally. So we're just beaming with excitement to get into the Guyanese spectrum and to offer our fantastic services in terms of business consulting and business training. And I'm very, very grateful to you, Tamika. Thank you so much for having me. You did an awesome job.
Thank you so much. Well, there you have it, folks. Remember, EBS is offering free consultations. I know due to the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of business here, or small-sized business here in Guyana, are dwindling economically, and so I would like to implore those business operators to make contact with the Executive Business Solutions Guyana Incorporated as soon as possible. Thank you for watching The Insider. Until next time, I am Tamika Rodney saying goodbye.